Hiya! Back at you. The Foster's Game Reviews, we are here, we are loud, and we are spreading the word about retro goodness. Now, this video is retro themed. It's not necessarily gaming related, but it's a passion of mine. I have been collecting for some time now. That must have been funny. I have a PAL region version of this. I have just acquired, yes, you heard it, an NTSC version. I don't have a multi-region version of this. It's a Laserdisc player, picture inserted here. Ta-da! Shooting! Now, the Laserdisc player was made by several manufacturers. You had Sony, you had Pioneer, which was the pioneers of Laserdisc. You had Panasonic, the Tatsu something or other, I don't know the name, but there are Takara, not Takara, TA something, Tamashi, I don't know. But what I do know that it was a brainchild way back in the, I don't believe it's the late 60s, early 70s. It flourished. It was a very expensive system. Now, to collect for, it's still expensive, but there are some good titles out there at a reasonable price. Now, what I'm going to show you is what I've got over the period. I'm doing a lot of this with my hands, I've just realised, so I'm going to put them under my arms. What I'm going to do is show you some of the collection. Do you like my Santa? Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Of what I've got. And the system itself. So I did post one on Twitter and I did it on Instagram stories. God, it's a gorgeous piece. I will show you that, and I'll show you that first. So without further ado, I'm doing it again with my hands. Might as well do sign language as well as talking. Hey! Right, so I'll carry on and I'll do it again. There you go. I'll show you. Right, now this is the Panasonic system. It's a multi-laser version, which means it plays side A and side B, not simultaneously, but once it's read the first side of the Laserdisc, they were known, obviously, if you don't know about Laserdisc, you had to turn them over. Now this one, once it comes to the end of the disc, it will flip itself over. But if you don't want to, if that's not what you want, and you press side B, it will flip over to a selected scene that you require. It has got Dolby Digital, it will play CDs, and this version does have karaoke mode because they were massive back in the day for karaoke audio, Japan especially, which used to be a big producer of these. We do have the microphone volumes 1 and 2, the echo, which is a bit cheesy, headphone jack, and the volume, which is just here, all the buttons. It didn't come with a remote, but I don't care. This is a very obscure feature on here. Let me just, these 3 buttons here. Now, I was tinkering with this the other night, and it speeds it up and slows it down. This one, it centralizes it. For some reason, it says key control. This one speeds up the speed of the movie, and this one slows it down, and then this one, like so. But that's what that does. Here are all your scene selections. I'm not so sure what you'd do if there were more than 20 chapters, but whether they produced Laserdisc with higher content, I don't know. I think we were limited to what you could put per side. But that, all in all, is that. I'll show you the back. Well, that's it. That's the back. You have audio in, should you have some sort of amplifier deck that you could transfer the audio through this system. Audio out and video. It was pat tested 20th, I'm not sure what year that is, but anyhow, it's the one before that was 2011, so I'm guessing it's all in good fettle. It's in good working order. It has got a little dint on the top, which you can probably just see in the video there. It smells like 50 a day smoker, so I'm trying to get rid of the smell. But other than that, it works perfectly fine. Right, I know I said I was going to show you a post, well, an item which I posted the other day on Twitter and on Instagram Moments, but firstly, I bought the Laserdisc player from a gentleman in Leeds. He had it listed on eBay several times and he dropped it to the point where for 50 quid, bargain, and he actually threw in 2 films for me. Now these 2 films, which I'm going to quickly show you, are live. It does have the British Board of Classification, barely, it's just a sticker, but it is, these are the NTSC version, if you can just see there. So I've got the movie Alive, and I can't see the original price on that, it's barely showing through. And the other one, there we go, and the other one is Kingpin, classic comedy gold. It did have some sort of water damage on the corner on the case, but that's by the by. It was split, but I have repaired that with some double-sided tape. Again, it smells like 50 a day. But these, as you can see, they're just stickers as it is. Where are they? It says there, PG-13. So it's not actually, it doesn't say NTSC on it, but does it? Oh, it does. Sorry, I do apologise. It's just there, NTSC. But they're the 2 American ones. The third one I got, which I will show you now, is absolutely stunning. The artwork on the cover is gorgeous. And I don't often say this about something. I mean, last couple of videos, it's alright, it's cute. But this piece of artwork, just for the cover alone, not for the film, the film's a masterpiece itself, but the cover alone is absolutely stunning. I mean, see it in person, the video won't do it justice. It's a phenomenal, not fantastic, it's a phenomenal piece of artwork. It just, all I see when I see that is Robin. God bless him. But inside, you've got the track listing, and by the way, this is the CAV, it's constant angular velocity version. There's 2, there's CAV, and then there's Harbadinga. I can't remember. Well, I've really got my information spot on with these Laserdiscs, aren't I? I'm really giving you my all. Anyhow, but what it's saying is the CAV versions were the higher quality. They were more compressed, higher picture quality. The regular versions, which were just squeezed onto one disc, which were dual-sided, 45 to, I think it was 45 to 50 minutes per side, where these, it was spread over 2, so you had side 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives you a track listing, which I quite liked about these. I mean, there were very interesting titles like Jasmine Confronts Jafar, Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders, A Narrow Escape, Trapped, Friends Like Me. So they were all listed in such a way that it had a specific title for a scene. They used to do it on DVDs actually. I used to get a slip on the inside, and I think that's what's transcended from this to DVD, but they don't do it anymore because they're boring. But these ones are the same. Surprise Partners, Goodbye Ishmael, which I find it quite nice. It's like having a record, and that's why I love these so much. I just like that on the inside as well. Made you look. But yeah, there isn't much more I can say about the Aladdin. That's that one. The other pickups, it's interesting to see the prices as well. Time Cup. Certificate 18. It was at the time from HMV £9.99p. Some of them, like these, right at the end, because obviously they've got a little bit of time spare. The Aladdin one is the same. By the way, that's NTSC. Didn't come out in PAL region. A lot of the Disneys didn't. There were very few Disney movies, which I will say. Yes, I'm all over the place. I haven't got this scripted. I've just done it off the cuff. I really wanted to get this video out there. But yes, as I was saying, at the end, if there's a bit of spare time, they would often put the trailer on for the movie, which was quite nice. Some you do get a bonus disc. This one from 1982 is a film called Dinosaurs. I do vaguely remember watching it, and I remember it being really cheesy, but I enjoyed it as a child. There we go, special price of $9.99, the original label, and was $19.99. Same again, but this one there's no extra features, there's nothing at all. Just end credits. That's it, that's where it ends. It's a full screen, it does actually say on there as well, it's a full screen format, which I don't know. This one I do like as well, the Holy Grail, which it's celebrating the 21st anniversary version of this one, so it's telling you how old this is. The year the movie was made is 1974, and then the 21st anniversary was 1996. And it also contains the missing 24 seconds. I have no idea what that is or where it is, but this one is in such nice condition. It's almost pristine, apart from a little duff on the corner and a very slight crease down there, but it's phenomenal condition. But you can't go wrong with a Monty Python. This one, Hellraiser 3. Now, I wasn't aware that these, because a lot of the stuff was made by Pioneer. Just in general, I mean, it was manufactured by Pioneer, and what's it called? Encore Video. Now, it was a bit, I used to get these when I was younger, back in the 80s, the video collection. So for another company to actually manufacture Laserdiscs, it seems, well, there was somebody out there willing to do it, because it was an expensive format. The video quality is, like I say, you need to see it. It ain't Blu-ray and it ain't DVD, but it's a very crisp picture compared to VHS, and it just feels nicer when you put that big record in. But yes, we've got Hellraiser 3. Price wise, most of these didn't exceed £10. Hellraiser I paid £4. The Holy Grail, Monty Python, I paid 99p. Yes, I remember that one. I paid 99p. Dinosaurs was £4. Van Damme Tide Cup was, I believe that was £4. Starship Troopers was £4. Now this is the worst one out of the lot. The case is absolutely battered. But the discs are good. They need a good clean. A classic in its time. I do believe it celebrates 20 years this year of being a movie. Again, this is a PAL version. This has 3 sides, which the 4th side on the Laserdisc would have been left blank. But yes, I got this because this film alone goes for in the region of £20. So I felt the need to buy this for £4, as I'm sure I can upgrade the case but keep the discs, or vice versa, or just buy another copy until I can afford one. Same with the Abyss. Going back to what I was saying about the in-video entertainment. As you can see, this one's by Encore. A lot of them were done by Encore. And where is it? I've lost it. There we go. Pioneer. You just see in the corner. There was a lot of certain manufacturers only made, that were licensed to make them. This one's a very nice one as well, like the Aladdin. It's a gatefold version. Again, PAL. This is the special edition, but this, when they say definitive, this is the definitive version that James Cameron wanted to be released. At the time, it wasn't going to happen because they found it too long in the cinemas. So when this came about, the Laserdisc format, it got released on here. Now, compare this to the Blu-ray version. I don't know if there's any extension on the film, but this was his definitive version at the time. On the 4th side of the second disc, there is a full documentary making of the whole film, which I find, this is what I'm saying, you weren't left out with tasty tidbits. Because not Blu-ray, sorry, Laserdisc of its time, when it first came out, it was packed and jam-packed full of extras and features. Nowadays you find that there's less and less and less and less. It was a thing where they used to ram it all on, and this is where it all started. To put the extra features on, because people wanted to know this stuff. But over the years of the DVD, they seem to have decreased, and they're pushing towards the Blu-ray, where even as a standard Blu-ray you only get the movie and a couple of features, but if you buy the double disc, which costs you extra moolah, you get more features. So, but yeah, I just thought I'd tell you that bit. And then this one, which also is in really, really good fettle, fantastic condition. And this was also done by another company called VCI, which I remember these back in the day. They tended to do VHS videos for stand-up comedians. But this is almost like brand new. This one doesn't have any extras. It's a CVL format, which I am sorry, I will put down here. There we go, what CVL means. But yes, if you're not familiar with this film, it's about the pit strike back in the 80s. I was brought up in the 80s, so this is close to my heart. It means a lot to me. It's a fantastic film. If you haven't seen it, you must. It's a classic. But yes, there isn't much more I can say apart from this is one of the few. There's this one. There's Brassed Off. There's Hellraiser. And is it Dinosaurs? That's done by Guild. So there were quite a few companies pressing the films, but a lot of them were done by Pioneer, which were the pioneers of Laserdisc. Ta-da! But yeah, I mean, that's not all my collection. I wish this was a better setup to do the video, as I'm limited. I don't have a games room. As Trevor, you know that. You've seen my games room. But as it is, I really wanted to get this video out there because it's a passion of mine. Not just collecting games, but vinyls. I love collecting vinyl records, and I love doing collecting Laserdiscs. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be doing some a little bit later on, hopefully, showing some comparisons. That'd be nice, and also the rest of my collection. So hope you enjoyed. Please click the link in the corner, and I think it's that way. I haven't got a clue, it could be that way. So if I don't know, down there, yeah. So click the link, click the bell, and every time a video comes up you will be notified. So follow us on Twitter on Ellie Lou Nina. Follow us on Instagram on Lou Mark Foster's 07. You got that? And also on Facebook, The Foster's Games Reviews. So please follow us on all formats. We greatly appreciate it, and we are trying to hit 200 subscribers. Once we hit 200 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. Keep gaming!
And don't forget to like and subscribe. And also follow us on Instagram on Lou Mark Foster's 07.